Alright, this is going to be a quick guide for Stage 24, Gear Rate 2, No Power of Dominance. You can take a look at the heroes in a little bit. You're going to need 2 primary tanks and a secondary tank. You're going to need 2 primary DPS and then basically these same healers here. I'll get into the battle and then we'll talk about the gear and who you can possibly trade out later on. First thing you want to do is place down Nija so you can start building up his ultimate. Next we want to place down King Hearts, and we're going to place down Draylen as soon as we get the costs. As soon as the ultimate is popped before Nija or is able to, you're going to pop it. Nija is going to stun these so you have time to get Draylen out. And then you wait. Wait till we can deploy Earless. Earless is going to be our first platform unit deployed. She's having over 50,000 hit points. That way she can stay alive and survive. You're going to need your first platform unit to be able to survive. Next we're going to place Dao Chan down. You'll see we're going to keep Dao Chan in heal mode, and she covers everybody with that. That is going to do an area reduction. Every Golem Shriek, you're going to pop King Hearts, and you're going to pop Draylen. They're going to take damage, then we're going to drop another healer. Last person we're dropping is going to be Narissa, and as you're going to see, everybody but Nija is in range of Aelin. That's fine. Nija does not need it at this point. And then as soon as we get a chance, get some extra heals going, so we can pop that and then drop down Narissa. Now everybody's in Narissa's range. Everybody's going to take a little decreased damage. All we're waiting on now is Nija's ultimate, Golem Shriek, and then also we're going to drop Ymrit to help Nija clear out a little bit of the center there. Earthshake we're not worried about, so do Nija's ultimate. Ymrit's coming up. Little extra damage. Getting a few in the center there, and you can use any other DPS, but I use Ymrit, and it does a little bit of damage. Golem Shriek's coming up. We're going to pop this and this. Ymrit's going to die. Might as well just remove him. Get him back a little earlier. Draylen died. Draylen does die. It happens sometimes. That's why Regulus is here. Let's go ahead and drop him in. Regulus works just fine as a backup tank there. Earthshake, we're going to go ahead and get a little healing out with Aelin. Once again, all we're waiting on is Nija's ultimate. Waiting on the Draylen to come back, Ymrit to come back, and Golem Shriek. There's Nija's ultimate. Golem Shriek should be any moment here. There it is. Pop these two. A little extra healing. And there's getting a lot of people in the center there, so we have our Ymrit back just in time to do a little extra damage. Perfect. Pop Ymrit again, just getting a little damage, keeping that center clear. Earthshake, not worried about. Everybody's ultimates up or need to be up. Pop Nija as soon as we can. A little extra healing. Pop Nija, Golem Shriek. Same thing as we did last time. Both tanks. Now Regulus may die. Now it looks like he popped his survival ability. That's fine. Boss is coming down. Center's getting cleared out a little bit. We need to keep maintaining. We need that center cleared out a little bit more. And at this point now, you can change Jiao Chan to offense. And Nija will be able to finish off the boss. That is the run. You can actually put it on auto at this point, auto cast just fine. If Regulus were to die, you simply drop Draylen back in, and it's game over. Once Ymrit comes back, we're going to drop them in just for a little extra damage to speed things up. And there's the win. I hope that answered any questions. We'll quickly go over any substitutions and some of the gear. As far as some of the substitutions go, what you're going to look at is DPS. You can put Valara in instead of Nija. Instead of Nija, you can have Valara. Instead of Ymrit, you can put any other DPS. Audio would work over there. Any ranged DPS that could reach across, that you have a good range DPS on. So multiple options for that. As far as the healers, you need the Dao Chan because you're going to need that skill, the Serenade of Hope. That is a necessary thing. That's going to give the damage reduction 20%. 100. You need that. Next, you need Aelin. You're going to need Aelin's damage reduction of 15%. Next, you're going to need either a Regulus for his abilities or a Draylen. And as you can see, I literally use both of them. If your Draylen is more built and doesn't die, then that's all you need. My King Hearts maxed out skills, as you saw, did not die. Easy to take care of himself over there on the side. Draylen was covering everybody in that other left side over there, which also Regulus was doing. But again, if you have an extra spot, I suggest bring them both. Now, as far as healers go, again, I showed you need Dao Chan, you need Aelin, you need either Narissa or Fiercey. If you have Narissa A1, then she's better. If you don't, then Fiercey would be better. And last, you need a healer that is going to be able to take the hits. And I have 51,000 hit points. You're going to need a minimum of 50,000 hit points. You can take Vortex, you can take Earless, you can take Elowen. Earless and Elowen do help with Rage Regen. Vortex is just fine as well. He survives, helps throw out shields if you think you need some shields. Matter of fact, if I would have brought Vortex, my Draylen would not have died. But if I did not bring Earless or Elowen, then there might have been a chance at one of the monsters getting through, and I wouldn't have been able to 3-star. So the extra Rage Regen is almost necessary, unless you just have a little bit better DPS going back and forth across there. Other than that, there's the run. Hope it helps.